Steve Gamache here with a Chef Knives to Go quick look product review, and this time we're looking at the Karaku Kudauchi Aogami Super Petty 150mm knife. This line of knives has a core steel of Aogami or Blue Paper Super Reactive Carbon Steel. Heat treats around 62 Rockwell on that core steel. And the construction is an iron reactive cladding with a Kudauchi or blacksmith finish over the top of that Aogami Super. And we'll take a look. The Kudauchi is fairly smooth, kind of a semi-matte finish on it. The weight on the knife, as you might guess, being a small knife, is quite light. It's about 74 grams, 2.6 ounces. Blade length around 150mm right on the money, almost 6 inches. And the overall length around a little under 11 inches. The spine thickness back here coming out of the handle above the heel, chin area is about 2.9, but then that thins down to around 2-ish or so, and then holds that pretty much until you hit the grind of the knife right here at the tip. The height on this is not a tall petty. It's about 28.6. The dimensions will vary on all these just a little bit since they are handmade. Blade type is a D-shaped right-hand bias style Howood handle with a plastic or resin ferrule on it. You will get a step on the wood from the diameter of the wood versus the ferrule, and that's pretty normal on these plastic ferrule handles. Circumference around 2.5 inches right there, so it's slender, relating to the size of the knife quite well. Well, let's take a close-up look. This particular knife does have, these blades have embossed kanji on both sides, and you can easily see the cladding differentiation. These do have lacquer on the edge, so I found the out-of-the-box edges weren't that great on these, but that could partly be due to the lacquer finish, so you'll probably want to sharpen these right out of the box or get them pre-sharpened. So you've got a knife ready to roll right out of the box. Finish is pretty good on these. They've got some relief on the choil, neck area, emulto area, and spine, so they're comfortable from that point of view right out of the box. The balance point on this knife is just right about here. That's not as much of an issue on a smaller petty like this. The profile of the blade, let's take a look at it. So here's the edge profile if you're interested. And fairly flat overall. You can kind of see that based on the shape of the spine, how it comes down to meet the edge versus the edge come way up to meet the spine. So it's a fairly flat, kind of almost a Funayuki profile overall. Kind of reminds me of the Yamashin style a little bit. And you can see we don't have a big old long flat spot on it, but there's a fair amount of flat spot given the knife length and gentle curve towards the belly. So you can rock a little bit with this thing as well if you want to do that. So nice, light, nimble, shorter 150 style petty. This is I'm hoping getting my pronunciation right, but Karaku Kudauchi Aogami Super Petty 150mm knife.